This presentation explores defiant behaviour through the lens of the ABC model and a functional behaviour assessment. We will assess a classroom management strategy in the context of a behaviour management framework to effectively address this challenging behaviour and foster a safe and positive learning environment. Defiant behaviour refers to refusing to follow rules, directions, or requests from someone in authority, for example, a parent, educator, or other adult, by challenging, opposing, or resisting what is being asked or expected. Defiant behaviour might include sarcastic remarks, talking back, disobeying rules, making disrespectful comments, or using offensive language. Many children may temporarily exhibit defiant behaviour during various stages of development, such as the terrible twos or adolescence, or when experiencing significant stresses and emotional challenges. However, when children begin to persistently exhibit defiant behaviour, or the intensity escalates and negatively impacts others, it can become a cause for concern. The ABC model is a useful tool for analysing challenging behaviour and promoting appropriate responses. The ABC model consists of three key elements: antecedent, behaviour, and consequence. An antecedent is an event or situation that occurs before a behaviour and may trigger it. Behaviour refers to any action or response by the individual. A consequence is an outcome or event that follows the behaviour. Consider the following situation. Antecedent. During class, the teacher approaches Harry and asks him to start on the maths worksheet. Behaviour. Harry says, "No, I don't want to do it," in a disrespectful tone. Harry throws the work at the teacher, walks away, and starts talking to his peers. Consequence. Harry may not understand his maths work and fall behind. His actions may also cause his peers to become off task. A functional behaviour assessment is a structured process used to understand key aspects of behaviour. Completing an FBA allows teachers to identify the triggers of students' behaviours and supports them to implement strategies that improve behaviour and guide positive behaviour support plans. It consists of 6 key steps that may help to understand Harry's defiant behaviour. Step 1. Identify the behaviour. Harry is showing defiance during maths lessons. This is evident as he refuses to do the maths work, speaks to the teacher disrespectfully, throws his work, and walks around the room talking to his peers. Step 2. Collect information. To gather data, the teacher could observe Harry's behaviour for 2 weeks, consult with his family and other teachers, review his past reports, and document the timing, location, and frequency of his defiant behaviour. Step 3. Look for patterns. By analysing the information collected, the teacher may identify certain patterns. For example, maybe Harry's defiant behaviour occurs mostly during maths lessons, on certain days, at certain times, or with certain individuals present in the classroom. Step 4. Understand the reason. Behaviour is a form of communication, and every behaviour has an underlying reason. Once identifying patterns, the teacher could use the functions of behaviour model, which can help to understand possible reasons and causes of behaviour. This could be sensory. Harry may find the maths work challenging, which could result in him feeling embarrassed or anxious, which is why he is becoming defiant to avoid having to complete the task. Connection. Harry may be seeking attention from his peers because he wants to feel accepted, which leads to him acting out, walking around the classroom and talking to other students. Tangible. Harry's behaviour of refusing maths work, throwing the worksheet, and walking away may be driven by a tangible reason. In this case, the tangible reward he seeks is the opportunity to socialise instead of completing the work. Step 5. Create a plan. Once identifying patterns or reasons for behaviour, teachers could consult with families to create a positive behaviour support plan, which might include proactive and preventative adjustments or extra support. Step 6. Implement and monitor. The behaviour management plan will be implemented, and any changes in Harry's behaviour will be monitored and documented. If needed, the strategy will be changed and adapted to support management of Harry's behaviour. Giving a choice, one of the 10 essential skills for classroom management, involves respectfully confronting the defiant student and providing them with available choices and their logical consequences. Giving choices links to Bill Rogers' directed choices, which involves offering students options within established rules or routines, often framed as conditional directions. For example, a teacher might say, "If you choose not to put the iPod away, I'll have to ask you to stay back after class to discuss your behaviour." Offering Harry choices could be an effective strategy to address his defiance. By giving him a sense of agency, he is encouraged to make decisions and problem solve, which can help him engage with schoolwork in a way that reduces frustration and promotes persistence. See the following videos for an example and non-example of how to implement the strategy correctly.
Harry, you need to make a start on your maths work now, please.
No, I don't want to.
Harry, I've just asked you to start your maths work.
And I said, no, I don't want to.
You need to start your maths work now, or you can go straight to the principal's office.
You
Your
can't make
choice.
me go to the principal's
You
office.
need to do it now.
In the non-example, the choices given to Harry were more of a threat, which doesn't support positive decision making. There was an evident power struggle between the teacher and Harry. The teacher spoke in a stern, raised voice, drawing attention to Harry and the situation. The teacher spoke down to Harry from across the table, and no delay was provided for thinking time. This resulted in Harry's behaviour escalating, the student-teacher relationship being damaged, and the desired outcome of Harry completing his work was not achieved.
Harry, you need to start your maths sheet now, please.
No, I don't want to.
Harry, I understand you don't want to do your maths sheet, but it needs to get done before lunchtime. You can either start it now, or you can go and find a quiet corner of the classroom to do it. That was a really good choice, Harry. Do you need any help with your maths work?
No, thank you.
In the example, Harry was asked discreetly, positive choices were provided, expectations were made clear, student responsibility was encouraged, a short delay was given to allow for student thinking time, the teacher spoke in a respectful tone, maintained eye contact, and got down to Harry's level. The teacher offered Harry the option to move to a quieter corner and provided help if needed. The teacher followed up with Harry afterwards to offer further help and praise him on his decision making. As a result, Harry chose to complete his work using his autonomy to support his self-regulation, which not only helped him finish his task but also fostered the student-teacher relationship. It is important to recognise that no single strategy will address all behavioural issues effectively. Typically, a combination of strategies is required, tailored to the specific behaviour and context. Giving choices is an effective classroom management skill because it clearly communicates expectations and the logical consequences of each option, while also encouraging the student to take responsibility and foster autonomy. When teachers give children choices, it involves them in decision making and gives them the ability to influence things that affect them, which enhances their sense of empowerment and boosts their engagement. Choice making can also be highly beneficial for students with or at risk for disabilities because it gives them the opportunity to take control of their own learning. Furthermore, this approach reinforces the importance of expected behaviours, rules, and responsibilities within the classroom. Inconsistent application of the choice strategy could cause confusion and perceptions of unfairness among students, affecting classroom morale. To address this, teachers should discuss any concerns about fairness with students. Ensuring choices are fair and equitable while considering individual needs and circumstances is crucial. The choice strategy may not be effective for all students and some may refuse all options, especially those who are significantly disengaged or unmotivated by the choices provided. This could lead to power struggles. To avoid this, teachers could incorporate the students' interests and curiosities into the choices where appropriate to increase their motivation and engagement. Additionally, if teachers are inconsistent when following through with the consequences tied to the choices, students may start to disregard the choices and the effectiveness of the strategy will diminish. Therefore, teachers should make a conscious effort to consistently enforce the consequences, even if it requires additional time and effort. Positive Behaviour for Learning is a comprehensive school-wide framework designed to encourage positive behaviour and support schools in creating safe and supportive learning environments. Schools using a PBL framework explicitly teach expected behaviours, set clear boundaries, and take proactive and preventative approaches to provide additional support to students when needed. This ensures all students can succeed. Amaru School implements PBL framework that is designed to promote and support positive behaviours using 3 tiers of intervention. Tier 1 involves addressing minor behaviours and using universal practices and strategies that promote positive behaviour for all students. Tier 2 involves addressing repeated major behaviours using targeted intervention, focusing on students who are more at risk and need additional help beyond the universal practices. Tier 3 involves addressing critical incidences using intensive intervention for students displaying severe behaviours that have not been resolved by the previous tiers. If Harry's defiant behaviour only occurred sometimes and is easily de-escalated or resolved, it would be classified as Tier 1 under Amaru's PBL, as it involves minor non-compliance and mild disruption. To support Harry in Tier 1, teachers could use universal interventions such as setting clear behavioural expectations, giving him choices, reminding, redirecting, self-regulation strategies, or restorative conversations. If universal intervention in Tier 1 appeared ineffective and Harry was repeatedly exhibiting major defiant behaviours, Harry would require Tier 2 targeted intervention. Actions and logical consequences to support this could include behavioural plans, support for Harry's teachers in the classroom, in-school suspensions, contacting Harry's home, loss of Harry's privileges, or alternate programs such as a social skills program. If Tier 2 intervention was ineffective, or if Harry's behaviour further escalated to critical incidences and involved abuse or violence, he would require Tier 3 intensive intervention. Actions and logical consequences to support Tier 3 behaviours could include suspending Harry, part-time attendance, referral to a psychologist, one-on-one support, or individual plans. As behaviours escalate through the tiers, it's crucial to be constantly working towards getting Harry back to Tier 1 by prioritising the restoration of relationships and reintegrating him back into a positive and supportive environment. In summary, every behaviour serves as a form of communication, and teachers can use tools such as the ABC and FBA models to better understand and manage them. Strategies such as giving choices can be effective, though a combination of methods might be needed. Finally, PBL framework should be implemented to address challenging behaviours and promote positive ones, creating a safe and supportive learning environment for all students.